Hello, welcome to Laughing Mountain. This is my kitty Epiphany. We have 3 cats that love going on walks with us. Hey Piffy, we're going for a walk today? Yeah, okay, let's do it. So this is one of our logging trails behind the house. Oh, there you go. Don't go too far, Piffy. What's wonderful is that they actually listen. And they don't go just running off. They want to stay with me. Oh my. What do you know about, huh? She's been having her tail puffed out this whole time, so I assume there's something around. Now look at these sugar pines. These are the 2 of the biggest ones I've ever seen. These are from the sugar pine tree. Look how big that is. This one's actually even bigger. Look at that. That is huge. Those are the 2 biggest ones I've found yet. I'd like to take those with me, but I don't have enough hands to carry them. So, and this is actually, I've already been on a walk. We're actually going back towards the house. But yeah, there's lots of logging roads back here to walk on and explore. We usually have tons of mushrooms this time of year. It's November 23rd today. And normally there would be mushrooms everywhere. But unfortunately, there are no mushrooms anywhere. Piffy, come on, baby girl. There's no mushrooms. That's extremely sad. Come on, baby girl. Come see mama. Good girl. They're so fun. Kitties make any walk so much more fun. But we have Oregon truffles. We have matsutakis. We have kokora mushrooms. Oysters, milk caps, and a lot of other ones that are edible that I haven't experimented with or tried to eat yet. We have ones called cowboy's handkerchief, which, as you might guess, are slimy. They're white and slimy. And I want to try to figure out how to get the slime off of them and eat them because they are edible. And then we have all kinds of, I have not seen any Amanita muscaria red ones, but we have the yellow Jamata and Braconis. Let's see, so this trail also goes that way. So yeah, there's, quite a bit of exploring to do. And then there's other logging roads that aren't as road-like, that are a little grown in, but you can still follow them. And there's water down that way. There's water actually all around us. We're completely surrounded by waterways. We have Poorman Creek, Lower Grave Creek, the spring behind the house, and then the Rogue River, which Lower Grave Creek dumps out into. Come on, Piffers. Come on, baby girl. So yeah, we have a lot of work because it gets very, very hot here in the summer, so it's a blessing to have water to escape to. Piffy, come on! Because it's kind of like a desert here in the summer, but only for July and August. It's very, very hot. The first summer I came here, it was 120 degrees, but that was a freak accident. This is not happening again. This year wasn't that bad, but it does get up into the hundreds, 105. So, having the water around us is really nice, which I think is also another reason there's so many mushrooms. Come on, Piffy. Come on. Let's go, Piffer-Differs. So yeah, a lot of exploring to be had. This has all been logged. So we don't have any huge trees. They're all pretty small trees. And what we're working on is creating a permaculture food forest. And we're going to thin out the Doug firs that have been monocropped here by the logging companies. And we're going to replace them with deciduous trees and fruit trees and nut trees and, different trees that could be utilized for medicine and things like that. And try to bring this forest back to homeostasis instead of it being this sort of monocultured weirdness. It's extremely acidic and a lot of stuff can't live in it. You know, and that way we'll be able to forage more and plant more foods. And come on, Piffy, we're going this way. Oh, there you are. And so that's the goal, is to extend that into the forest around us and try to care for what is already there. There's not a lot of edible food in this forest. We have some acorns. You know, you can utilize like pine needles for vitamin C. We have pipsissewa, but that has been over harvested, so we don't really touch that, but we actually have quite a bit of it here. We have a little bit of huckleberries, but very few, and very few of them actually get fruit on them. So we'd like to try to propagate more huckleberries in sunny areas so that we have more huckleberries to harvest. And then we have tan oak here. This is really common, also another plant that we have a lot of here. There's a little baby dog fir. And then this is a madrone, this little baby one here, which we have lots of. And those have berries in the wintertime. They actually ripen in February. And it's a very well kept secret. People do not know about madrone berries. There's oak. We have a bit of oak here, but mostly, if you can tell, it's almost all tiny little Doug firs, and then some Jeffrey pine, some pinyon pine. We actually are blessed to have a lot of madrone on the property. There's a beautiful madrone there. And then manzanita as well. I don't know that there's any manzanita right here on this trail. But manzanita, also, well kept secret, has berries that have sugar inside of them that taste like sweet tarts. You have to get them when they're orange. They're the tastiest when they're orange before they turn red. And they're hard. And manzanita means little apple. And they do look like a tiny little apple. But they're hard. And when you break them open, this powder falls out. That's really tasty. And we have so much of it around here. We were able to harvest a bunch of it and process it and have manzanita sugar. I put it in our smoothies, and I put it in power bars and different things that I make. Guess we'll take a turn down here and see if I can find a manzanita. But there's no berries on them right now. So this is another logging road by the house. It kind of amazes me that there's nothing growing all these years since they've logged. When there's also mining roads as well. There was billions of dollars worth of gold mined from this area. Actually, we're about to walk up on an area we call the pit, which they used hydraulic water. I always forget what the actual name of it, but they use hydraulic pressure to spray water at the hillside and just completely like disintegrate and wash away the hillside to find the gold inside of it. So yeah, so this land has really been kind of tormented by loggers and miners. And so we're kind of hoping to, and we'll go this way. Piffy knows. She's like, okay, we'll go this way. It's here, Mom. The cats are really attracted to this area for some reason. And we found 3 dead foxes here. So I don't know what. Do you see this beautiful madrone here? Gorgeous. Just simply gorgeous. The bark naturally does that. It sheds every so often, and sometimes it's pink. Right now this is like a lovely tan kind of color. Try to not fall as I go down here. There's another beautiful madrone. They're so gorgeous. And I do think there's some manzanitas in here. There's another huckleberry. Oh no, I'm sorry, this is live oak. They're sharp, but it's still an oak, even though it doesn't look like it. We have lots of oaks here that don't look like oaks. Another beautiful, gorgeous madrone. It's like a baby one there. What do you think, Piffy? And so another, just, oh my goodness, they're so beautiful. I can't get enough of madrone. And so these are the ones with the berries on them in February. Very little known secret. Okay, so here's a manzanita. So this you'll find all over Southern California, Oregon, dry areas. And there's no berries on them right now, they're done, but they're the ones that have berries that have like a sugar in them, and they're fantastic. Beautiful too. And these ones have, like, very similar to madrone, and they're related to them. They have red bark. Beautiful, gorgeous. Piffy thinks so too. And then these are dead ones that are just spectacular. Very bonsai-like beauties. And we actually have these around our ceremony space, and they look like fire when they're set up right. But so this, all of that was a hillside at one time that they sprayed water at and got gold out of. There are lots and lots and lots of gold in this area. And there's a little trench here somewhere. So pretty. So this was wide open at one time, so those manzanitas had tons of sun, and then as trees have grown in, they're losing their sun and dying. This is a little manzanita patch here. They're so beautiful. Very bonsai-like beauty to them. Look how beautiful. Just stunning. I'm still trying to creep through here, but I'm missing the mark. But yeah, that was all part of a mountainside that they sprayed down, and I can't seem to find the trench, but it doesn't really matter. There's a trench where all the water went, and then they somehow processed. It's all a big manzanita patch now. They processed the water and the gold and got the gold out and stuff. So normally there would be all kinds of mushrooms here, but unfortunately not the case. So okay. I recently had a little respiratory thing, so I'm really breathing ugly. I'm sorry. So yeah, a little tour of the woods around our house at Laughing Mountain. Thanks for watching.